Good afternoon, everybody. Good evening, depending on where you are in the world. Welcome to the stream. My name is Rich. It is 12 o'clock on Sunday, March 28th, and we are about to play some Alpha 60 Singleton. So I appreciate everybody who is here today. Please, if you have not already, make sure that you follow, and you can join me each and every Tuesday night for my regularly scheduled stream. I play 3 rounds of Old School Magic every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. with the Northern Paladins as part of the Tuesday night gauntlet. So turn on those notifications so that you know when I go live. I will be having some Mirage Block constructed on stream later this week. I have joined a Mirage Block constructed league, and we play one match each week. Looking to schedule that as soon as I can. Follow me on social media and you will know when that is going to happen. Also, I play in the 7 Points Singleton Old School League. For the month of April, all of the point cards that are on your screen right now have been banned. So it's basically 0 point Singleton. I will have matches from that coming up here soon. Today I'm going to have 2 special guests. We've got Jeff Watkins and Drew Epstein, who are going to be doing the commentary, and the match will be between Scott and Kip. So hoping that we have a good match today, and that we can bring you guys some decent commentary. So right now we've got Drew and we've got Jeff. Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay.
I can hear you as well, sir.
Alrighty. So I am bringing up the match on the stream now, and give me one moment, and I will talk to the players. All right, Kip and Scott, thank you for allowing me to stream the match today. I appreciate it. Who's going first? Hang on one moment. All right. Let's get those mics turned on. All right, gentlemen, there you go.
Hi there, I've unmuted myself. I think Kip's still on mute.
Okay.
Hey, there we go. All right.
Okay, so I'll be turning off your mics I'll be muting you guys here in the stream in just a moment. So who's going to end up playing first?
Oh, well, we don't know yet. We can roll for it.
Okay.
Should I call evens, Kip?
Sure, that sounds good. Here we go. Good luck, man. It's a 5. I'm gonna go second.
Oh, right,
Okay.
gentlemen. Well, you guys, good luck, and I'm hoping for some good games. Take care.
Thanks, Rich.
Do you left, middle, or right on top? And then
Do you want to put the middle on the top?
Okay, so I have muted my microphone, and I've muted the players on the stream. Jeff and Drew, you guys can go ahead with your commentary, and you guys do your thing, and I will be here if you need me.
All right.
Hey now. Hi, everybody. How's it going today, Jeff?
Hey, pretty good, man.
So, yeah, I think this should be a pretty good match. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing this. I played Kip in the quarterfinals, or I guess is it quarter or semifinals? I don't know, semifinals, and he absolutely destroyed me.
Yeah, I think this will be an interesting match. You know, Scott is playing the red-blue, which is kind of the nemesis of the format, and I kind of like the green in Kip's deck. I think it's the first time green has been in the finals, and I think that's great.
Yeah, I was running a red-green, which it felt a little hit or miss. I got extremely unlucky against Kip, and he had an absolutely devastating draw against me in game 2. So it was just a combination of my bad luck and his good luck. But man, that was definitely a loss that felt bad. I typically don't feel very bad about losing, but man, that was a loss that felt bad because I feel like I could have done something there.
Yeah, I mean, red has really been prevalent. I mean, you can see that Kip's playing blue blast straight in. So there, I mean, there's no sideboard, so it's worth playing in your deck at this point. I think that there's a couple of interesting cards. They're both playing pirate ship, which I think is really cool.
Yes.
And Kip's actually playing Fungasaur, which I thought was pretty spicy.
Yeah, Fungasaur. He has the pirate ship in there, the Prodigal Sorcerer, and the Rod of Ruin.
Yeah, I think that's pretty cool.
your turn.
I'll play another item. Your turn.
All right, so far not a lot of fireworks. Looks like we got Scott on red blue, which is just really strong.
4 and 10.
It is.
Okay, you got 10.
And
It's got a lot of ways to deal with things in the format. I think this is the last month for the points as they are. I think next month we'll have some more diversity.
Yeah.
we're racking up some land over there.
Pointed up some of those strong blue cards.
Your turn.
All right. Draw.
Red and blue have a lot of good flyers, which is also really a thing here in this format.
Yes. Yeah. Rocket Courage is really, really excellent in Singleton. 3/3 flying for 4 is great, and just there's not a lot of flying in red is not typically as much of a thing, right? So, and that's I guess he's a rare versus Phantom Monster, which is uncommon.
A couple of good ones though. Dragon Whelp's pretty strong as well, and of course Shivan Dragon.
Of course, Shivan Dragon, yes.
You're going to play an island.
But yeah, combining red and blue, going with basically all the available flyers is a really good strategy.
And then I'm going to put Juggernaut.
Juggernaut is amazing. It's definitely a card that if you do not answer it quickly, it's going to run over you.
Nuts.
and it's
Yeah, for sure. And removal is a little harder to come by in this format.
what's that?
The removal is a little harder to come by in this format playing Singleton.
Yes.
I mean, it's Juggernaut. I mean, if you don't have Shatter or Boulder swords, you know, it's a house.
I'm going to tap.
Right.
Three.
Exactly. With there being less removal
Yeah.
available.
Blast, the Juggernaut.
Excellent.
Or something like that. There you go.
The parts, and you take 2.
I would gladly take 2 to get rid of the Juggernaut.
And
For sure.
that'll be it.
It looks like Kip's a little tight on mana here. He's missing some drops.
Yeah. He's been lucky to hang on to that elf.
Now what I feel like I want to do here is attack for 3. That sounds good.
Losing that blue elemental blast in the fake Annie is probably pretty rough against
We have
Scott.
a split fireball
Yes.
onto your 2 creatures.
Oh,
Oh, that's bad.
Okay.
that's so
Bad
brutal.
news there.
I'll ping you for 1. Yeah.
Yeah, this is kind of like the game I played against Kip. You know, I was just completely mana hosed, and he just ramped right over my face.
Yeah, it's pretty good right now.
Yeah.
Four.
He's got some good ramp. I think he's playing birds and
Yeah, he's got birds and elves.
monolith.
Basalt Monolith, which is kind of a sleeper. I really like that card.
Go ahead and,
It's really good. I mean, you can't tap it with icy really, and you know, the no points like the Soul Ring.
I'm gonna try to orb your rock. Yeah, okay. I'll try to hit the island.
Yeah, that might buy him some time.
Well, I mean, you can tap it with Icy, but yeah, I mean, you can't like prevent it from working.
Well, if you tap it with the icy, it just taps for 3 and untaps itself.
Oh, right, good point.
6.
I've had it come up a couple of times. I was like, I didn't really think about it when I first started playing. I thought that's pretty sweet. They can't cheat me out of that 3.
I totally forgot about that. That's right. Yeah, because you can untap at any time, which is what makes it so great. I mean, I've definitely had a couple of like turn 4, like you know Mahamadis that way.
Yeah. Yeah, it's great for that. It's great for X spells, you know, later on in the game.
It works very well with Power Sync.
Yes.
Your turn.
Yeah, Jane Day Tome is it's so good, but you know the costing 4, it's I guess it's not as maybe it's not quite as strong as it would be like say maybe an old school, but it's still very good. It's card advantage, you know. It definitely better late game. I mean, you know.
I think I'm going to try and steal your turn.
Oh boy.
Okay. It's yours.
Steel Artifact has got to be the best artifact like dealing card in this format.
Play island.
You still there, Jeff?
Yes. I'm muting these guys so we don't get the reverb. There. Cool. What was that again?
Force of nature result.
Drew.
Oh, I was saying that Steel Artifact is by far the best artifact like dealing with card in this format.
It certainly is. And Tome is so powerful. I mean, I know it cost you 8 for your first card, but it actually got pointed going into the next month because it is a super strong card. Steel Artifact is
Get in there, big boy.
super good too. It would actually probably be on the watch list if it wasn't such a, you know, it's a more affordable card. Control Magic got a point as well going into the next month. So, you know, Steel Artifact was kind of on the fence because it is super strong. So is that Force of Nature that's staring things down right now.
I'm going to play the air element.
Oh, so good.
Oh,
Wish
that
I
was
was that area, but it's still better now than never. Your turn.
Still not enough though. The force is huge.
I'll pay the 4 for the force.
Yeah, sure.
Draw.
Hopefully he can do something with this about this force of nature here.
Plant island.
Yeah, it's a clock. They're both on the clock though. Here.
That's right.
Close.
I'll swing with the force.
Oh, cool. And regenerate.
Yeah, that regeneration is crucial here.
5, 6.
It's incredible.
All right.
Yes.
Okay.
Because I mean, there's only 3 cards I think that can get rid of stuff with regeneration in all of Alpha. Swords of Plowshares, or no, well, I guess let me think. Swords of Plowshares, Terror, Disintegrate,
Disintegrate.
Wrath of God.
Yeah, Wrath of God, and Control Magic.
Balance, I guess, because that's
Yeah, balance would do it. It's really strong, even though there's like half a dozen answers in Singleton that they're a little harder to come by.
right.
And we haven't seen a lot of white.
Yeah, that's true.
I think with the duels being unrestricted, starting next month and stuff, I think we'll see some 3-color builds that are gonna probably splash white in particular for the removal.
Right.
This
So
is awful good.
tell me about this change here. So now dual lands are no longer going to cost a point.
Yeah, dual lands will not cost a point. Armageddon will not cost a point, and Winter Orb will not cost a point. Those are coming off the list.
Okay.
Contract is going up to 5, so that you can't demonic for it, but it's still really strong.
I mean, do you anticipate anyone playing like all 9 duels?
I don't know. That would be interesting. I'd like to see it and just see what they come up with, because it's going to cut out all the, I mean, even if they play 7 points beside that, I don't think it's going to be broken for them to do that,
Really difficult.
because the main cards that you would probably want to splash for pointed like regrowth, and some of the cards like that. Brain Geyser went up a couple of points to 4, the same as Ancestral, and I think in most cases Brain Geyser is better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Except
think so
for
too.
very early game.
There's nothing I can do about that one.
I'm really interested in seeing what the duels do. They're on the watch list, because we want to keep an eye on that. The watch list would be Icy Manipulator, because it's super powerful. Disrupting Scepter, the duels, and we lowered Lotus a point too. Maybe it needs to come down another, or maybe go back up. I don't know. We'll see if it gets played.
Well, not that many people have one, right?
And then that's true too.
So that's kind of a regulating factor in and of itself. But
Yeah.
I
Also,
would
cards go
be
up
curious to
one
see
point.
if we end up with some.
Disintegrate went up a point. As you can see, that just finished the game.
I mean, we've got
Disintegrate, Control Magic, and Jam Day Tome all went up a point. Brain Geyser went up 2, and Contract 1.
That's what I can.
Yeah, I think we'll see if we end up seeing some like 5-color good stuff decks.
Yeah, we want to discourage that kind of.
Never came out.
Lotus came down a point, and the Moxes came down a point as well. We haven't really seen them play a couple of duels, but not a lot.
Yeah.
And we got rid of the beta cards. There would be no Volcanic Island or Cop Black. Bringing the duels off the point list was made a little easier by the fact that you can't play Volcanic anyway, and that seems to be the 2 strongest colors together right now. It'd be red,
I
blue.
don't know if it should be in there or not. 4 green is so hard to do, but
I think he's one of those guys though. When I mean,
it's really fun
you
to
could
see
never
him
have
out.
winning that game if I hadn't have had a Disintegrate or something.
And that was a pretty good first game there.
Chump block things,
Yeah, it
or
sure
chump
was.
block things, or, it could have ended up.
I'm sure Kip is hating having that blue blast out for the match though.
Let me see. I see what you're saying there, Rich. You know what it is I don't have a way to mute the one whereby.
Yeah, dude, that's a lot of it.
You go in the three dots up in their corner there and shut off their mic.
He's got like the Bitcoin laser eyes.
Yeah, I hit the 3 things
I
there.
think one of the nice things
Yeah.
about this
You
format
just
And
have
then
meeting timer, high
those super
scoreboards, and
there,
people.
but-
is a variety.
Oh, okay, let's see
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, I shut mine off. It helped. I think yours off might be good.
I don't think I have controls over it though to shut off their mics.
Sure.
You have control to shut it off to you, so you're not getting reverb.
No, my mic is off, but I have their volume and our volume, and I think that's part of the problem. But if I just
Well, I'm enjoying
if I
it.
try to exit this whereby, then I'm on the delay from the stream. So I'm watching the stream, but I have that on mute.
I mean, how long it takes before everybody breaks the format?
But I'll tell you what, I'll do that.
Juggling the points.
I'll just exit this whereby room,
That's true.
and we'll see if it makes it better. Let me know if that makes it better in the chat. Sorry about any technical issues we got going on today, folks. That's fine. I can re-enter it later towards the end, because I'm still on with Jeff. I know. Well, I'm still on the one with Jeff, though, right?
Can you see them playing?
Yeah, I can see them. I can see them playing. So I'm watching the stream on my other thing here, but I have it on.
Oh,
on mute.
cool. There. All right, Juggernaut and a Psyblast. Pretty good antes there.
Yeah, that would be very, very strong ante. Very unfortunate.
Kind of level between the two of them. I'm sure that Kip would have rather seen Disintegrate or Fireball. Or a Red Flyer. So you guys have a 40 card Singleton tournament coming up, correct?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so next week we're going to do an Alpha 40 Singleton using the league rules with the league groupings, and it was something that that a few folks had asked for, and we wanted to see how that goes.
Yeah, I think it'll be really interesting.
I think it could. I mean, you have NoobCom, which is the day before, so I think that's keeping some people from wanting to participate. But I know that not everybody was invited to that, so I thought it'd be neat to have something else for maybe other people.
Yeah, I think it's cool. I would play if I'm playing in NoobCom. I'll probably be burnt.
Yeah, probably.
I think it's great. I think that the 40 cards with the alpha rules is probably a little better than 60 cards with using alpha rules due to the fact of the sparseness of the removal. I mean, it's a lot harder. Say in 60 cards, the charms would be really out of hand with there only being able to play one disenchant, one shatter, and maybe Nevi Disc or Chaos Orb, depending on what colors you're playing. It'd be really hard to get rid of something like that.
Oh, in a 60 card deck, yeah.
In a 60 card deck, yeah. I think in 40 you're more likely to draw an answer to something.
It would be
running amok.
I know we're talking over a lot of the play here, so we got some good plays going on. Scott had that Phantom Monster, and then Kip responded in turn with that Chaos Orb. That was pretty sweet.
That was real sweet.
And now we got this pirate ship coming.
A pirate ship. I wanted to see it on the board. Cool.
I'm not sure how I feel about pirate ship. Being a 5-drop, it's got that 3 toughness. If it was a 3/4, I would love it way more.
Yeah, and also it's kind of island home or whatever.
Yeah.
Right now, you're pretty safe playing it and being able to swing in with it. But
I mean, I think Island Home is barely a speed bump in this format because it seems like almost everybody wants to play blue.
Yeah, we'll see what happens starting next month. But yes, right now it's definitely a no-brainer. And I like seeing the card played. You don't see it that often. And the fact that it can ping is really good, especially if you run into some kind of, like France 1940 trench warfare where you're kind of the field's clogged up. You still got a clock.
Yeah. Oh, Icy Manipulator. Yeah, that's a strong card. That's really strong.
Oh, that's rough, man. It's going to keep him off of green here probably, or counterspell.
Yeah, that's the move. Tap his green down during upkeep.
Yeah. In Singleton, Landy's not near as prevalent either. Kind of a change from playing 40 card with multiples.
Right.
There's not really, at any particular land that's super extra strong in this format that you probably even want to play it.
Well,
No life for Alexandria.
it looks like Scott's got him on the ropes here. He had to move to discarded the air elemental.
Yeah, it's rough. And swinging for 4. That ship is mean right now.
So maybe this is why you do a best of 5 instead of a best of 3, eh?
Yes. Yeah, we did a best of 3 the first month, and that went and streamed it on here, and it was over pretty quick. I think 3 out of 5 is better. We did 3 out of 5 last month, and it was good. I think it went 4 games.
Cloning the pirate ship. So rough.
No, that is. How many times have you seen that in your Magic career?
Not too often. I love Clone though. That's like one of my favorite cards.
I think Clone's awesome. I was cloning Mahdi's last night.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I like that. The problem is I got a smoke plate on me.
Oh man, smoke!
Wow.
Wow.
I see, just like Scott has here on the other side of the board. He kept tapping down my fat boy.
Jeez, smoke is I think that's an underplayed card, to be quite honest.
Yeah, it's pretty much like a winter orb for creatures, and it's pretty strong.
And a lot less expensive.
Yes. Ah, that's a good play.
It's pretty good.
It's just that icy, just rough, but it does free up his green though.
I don't know. You think the move is to keep just tapping the pirate ship, or keep tapping the green? Because I don't want.
I mean, Kip's at 12. I don't know. I think.
I'd almost want to just trade the pirate ships and keep the green tapped.
Yeah, maybe. I guess it depends on what Scott's holding.
Well, you're gonna tap the pirate ship, and then he's just gonna keep pinging you anyway.
Yeah.
I guess that makes it sort of through, but
Unsummon. Woo!
yeah, that's a good one.
That's yeah.
And now he can just reclone it.
Yeah. I think I'll wait a turn here and not be greedy. Yeah.
Oh, I love that orchestra artillery.
Might even want to clone that. It's a faster clock. Nah, well, maybe. Depends on if you're swinging or pinging.
Yeah. Swinging or pinging?
No, we're not swinging. Oh,
That's a good one. That's gonna help him out. Nice little attack deterrent, but it's gone.
yeah. Kip needed that to stick bad.
This is kind of how it felt like when I was playing Kip. I mean, I'd play something and then he'd kill it, and I'd play something and then he'd counter it, and then I'd play something and then he stole it, and then I played an artifact and then he stole that too. I was just like,
Yeah, that's rough. I think this is probably game here. He's going to be able to ping him out next turn. Scott must be holding a counter spell. No. Thought he must have had a sink in order to that he didn't tap one of his lands down to begin with. I don't know. So he has an IC and no way to use it. Yep. Game 2 in the books.
wow. So we're at 2-0.
Yeah, that was rough. I think Scott got answers from heaven there.
I mean, it just seemed like he had all the answers. It was nonstop answers.
Hey, you can tell them it's 3 games. Hey guys, it's 3 games, and Kip, your ante stays out. Okay.
I guess they thought it was the best of 3.
Yeah, I put it out to them, but they might not have read it.
I really wasn't sure how long. I'm like, well, the match is either going to go quick or it's going to take a long time. I had no idea which one.
Yeah, I mean, in my experience playing so far in the league, is some matches do go quick, depends on matchups and some draws, and some of them are quite drawn out. I played a mono white deck this month, and I went 1 and 2 because I was in the short pod, and the games for the most part were very long and close, although I did lose. And they were really fun, actually.
You did pretty, like you beat. Let's see, you beat Dare, right?
Yes.
And then I managed to beat you. I think I got pretty lucky against you, though. I had a really good draw against you, both games.
Yes, you did. I think you got me pretty. I think the games against you were the quickest losses I had.
And that was my first match. So that gave me all this confidence, and I'm like, all right, great, I got a good deck, you know. And then I got like stomped by Dare.
Yeah.
Which you beat. So I don't know. It's just so interesting, you know. So then I went to play Kip, and I felt pretty good going into it. But it was just I just lost embarrassingly bad against Kip.
Yeah, which I surprised because on paper, looking at your decks, should have been a really good match.
Yes, that's what I thought too.
I think red green is particularly strong as well, and you have removal in.
I was running main deck, and here's something funny too. I was running a main deck Tsunami and a main deck Flash Fires, right?
Yeah.
And so he beats me the first game. The second game, my ante is the Flash Fires, and he's like, "I think I just helped your deck," and I'm like, "Yeah, you did."
We'll do without the Flash Fires playing mono white. Let me tell you. There's not much for mana rocks. All right, Cockatrice and an island.
Oof.
I'd almost rather lose a card than a land, though. Most of the time.
That's a tough one. I guess. I guess in the build,
you can mulligan, but it just depends. It might be more crucial if you're playing 3 colors. You don't want to lose a duel.
Yeah, really.
The mono white build was pretty fun, though. I mean, there was with Castle, and there was a lot of there's a lot of defense to it.
It looked really strong on paper.
Yes, and I feel a card that's not getting played much that I think super strong is Jade Statue, or not Jade Statue, but Jade Monolith.
Yeah,
It's really good for training in combat and stuff.
Yeah, I've always kind of liked that card. It basically gives the personal incarnation ability with every creature.
Yeah.
It's a little slow, but so is the format.
Yes, the format's slow. I like it, just trying to make it work. Well, that Soul Ring, man, Scott is just getting all the breaks.
I'm telling you, he's keeps coming out on fire here. But yeah, what I liked about your deck was you had the mono white, but then you had that nice array of artifacts, which was really, really neat.
Yes, there are quite a few artifacts in the deck for sure. I had to do that to put 60 together in a mono color.
Well, right, true, but I think artifacts are just particularly strong in this format due to the lack of artifact removal.
Playing like Pearl Unicorn and
Really?
the Samite Healer and all kinds of things to try to make 60 cards.
Well, I think Samite's pretty good, but Pearl Unicorn is little, I don't know. I played Grizzly Bears in mine. I felt they were a little meh. I think I would have liked a little, maybe another bigger creature, but I was trying to, kind of keep my curve decent.
Yeah, the Unicorn, it's a slower format, like you said, so it's playable. The Samite's pretty good for some combat tricks sometimes.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, Twister. That should make things interesting.
Nice to see that get some play once in a while.
Yeah. Awesome.
Kip's already pretty far behind the curve here.
Yeah, 5 mana to 3 is
and
rough.
Then
maybe he'll draw into
that water elemental already being out.
Yeah. He's a beater.
You know, and now he taps out, and this is always been my issue with doing Time Twister. You know, so you tap out, you tap your 3 to get the new hand. They get a new hand, but then they're not tapped out, so they're fresh to use it.
Yeah, it's more of a combo card, and this is not comboing.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it'd be nicer if you had a Vice or something out, but
Yeah.
hopefully,
Vice, or a little later in the game where he had, more than 3 mana.
hopefully this fresh hand can give him some answers here. Get rid of this water elemental pretty quickly, but.
Yeah, I think in this format, the water and Joe Freshwater's Earth Elemental are some really good sticks.
I tell you, Joe definitely taught me about Earth Elemental. That thing is just a tank.
It is.
I mean, that 5 toughness is just really
Yeah,
hard.
the 4's good. 5 is just awesome.
Yeah.
It's, pretty much an earning with no drawback.
Right, because I think more often you need the 4 power and the 5 toughness than the 5 power and the 4 toughness. There's more stuff that has a 4 toughness, so 5 power is kind of just more than you need, and the 4 toughness on the same, on the elementals is enough for it to get killed by a lot of stuff.
Yeah, the 5 butt's definitely a thing. Pow, 6 to the head. I think that's the problem with blue and green here. It doesn't have any kind of mass removal. Wrath of God and Balance are pretty strong, and Scott's making a case for that here.
Absolutely. Gee whiz. This is going to be really hard to dig his way out of.
Yeah, that'll buy him a turn. Maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, basically, he can trade.
Yeah, he can keep the 5 off. Still,
He's gonna need to trade now and answer the other one on his next turn, and even then he's gonna be scraping the bottom and hoping that Scott didn't get a bolt or a fireball or something.
Yeah, control magic, anything here is a bad thing. He's got plenty of mana too. It's sick.
Can everybody in the chat hear us okay? Awesome. Oh my gosh, volcanic eruption for 1.
I wondered if that was going to show its ugly face.
And this is why I never liked Phantasmal Forces.
Yeah, it dies easy. Got rid of his own mountain for the win.
Oh my god. Oh, wow. So that's game.
That's game. Yeah.
Game, set, match. Holy mackerel.
Wow.
See, I feel like Kip just got really unlucky this match, though. His
He
deck,
certainly did.
his deck, I think,
First
underperformed.
Annie on.
Volcanic eruption, your own land from Lawn Boy. Actually, I don't know. I don't think it's a bad play.
No, it's a good play. I've seen it a couple of times. People running it in blue red and using it for the win. It's clunkier than it is in Alpha 40 because you have to do the mountains even if they're your own in this case, and it's really it's a sweeper though. I mean your options are limited, so it's a thing. We just know it.
It's strong. It's strong, definitely. All right, let me click over to that one there, Rich.
All right. So we should be on the whereby room then?
Like a soul ring or control magic or something like that. I mean, it changes the whole match then.
Well, it would have been fun to have that in my hand versus the rock.
Yeah. Are you playing a game next month?
Probably so. Yeah, that's all right. It's always fun to play with Scott. He's awesome.
I was saying, Kip, I couldn't believe with how badly you wrecked me and how good your luck was against me in that semifinal match. How bad your luck was against Scott this time.
Hey, it's part of it.
Yeah. From the very beginning, losing the red blast or the blue blast, which is really good against Scott. I think God wasn't smiling on you today, Kip. Unfortunately.
I mean, Scott, congratulations first off. But yeah, I mean, you made it look easy, man.
Well, the Magic gods made it easy for me. If I could play Magic every time and have my opponent stuck on 2 lands and then me get a Sol Ring in starting hand, I think I would be up there with John Finkel. But I think the luck was definitely on my side this time. And Kip's got a great deck, and that Force of Nature was the card I most worried. And when it came down in game 1, I thought, oh no, here we go. But I just got by it.
Yeah, you managed to stay 1 turn ahead of it though.
Yeah. Just it was
great seeing it on the board.
Oh yeah.
I mean, like that Fungus tech too.
Kip's deck was really neat. I think it underperformed in this particular match. For anybody who's watching, but I really like the combination of stuff that Kip put together. There's definitely some pretty smart, inclusions and exclusions. But yeah, blue red is just so good.
Yeah, it's a beast. I wonder if the points changes are gonna change things up for you very much next month, Scott. Are there?
Well, they definitely are. I mean, I think there's probably 3 cards in this deck that are gaining points. So I've got we didn't see it today, but I've got Brain Geezer, Disintegrate gets a point, and Control Magic gets a point. So the blue-red matchup. I mean, and that was deliberate, right? So I think that there's been a lot of blue and red. So I think it's the right thing to do to change the points in that way, because that means I'm going to have to miss something out. Like maybe if I play blue-red again, I have to miss out Sol Ring or something, or miss out Brain Geezer, and those are big cards. So I think it will need a change, but I think that's probably right for the format.
Well, what's Brain Geyser moving to, Jeff? Is it moving to 3 points or 4?
4.
So it's going from 2 to 4, which is a big jump.
Yeah, in order to keep from playing, Ancestral didn't need to go to 5. And so by bringing Geyser up to 4, you can't play them both. Right. And you can still tutor for one or the other, just the same, but you can't do that for contract. And I think Geyser is actually probably 75% of the time better than Ancestral.
But now you brought Moxes down to 2 points, right?
Moxes came down to 2, yes.
So, I mean, in a sense, you can now pick 2 Moxes or 1 Sol Ring, which I think 2 Moxes is a lot stronger than 1 Sol Ring.
Possibly, yeah. I mean, I would like to see some Moxes get some play, and
true.
If we find out, we kind of plan on doing a points survey every 3 months. Yeah. And if we find that it's broken or something, we can adjust fire. I mean, we can always put out a fire early if we need to. I don't see there being that kind of a situation.
Just make Sol Ring 2 points. I think that would be good.
Sol Ring at 2 points?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
I think on the basis of that last game, I should be saying
down a point to 3 as well. So it make it a little more playable if somebody wants to play that, and they're playing colors that, like white and green, actually do not have a lot of pointed cards. So if you play white green, you have some definite options as far as acceleration.
How do you guys feel about the power level of Control Artifact? With all the
artifact?
With all the variety and all the artifacts people are playing, it seems like a pretty strong card too.
Steel Artifact is on the watch list. It's not listed on the watch list because, it's like a $50 card, say. Yeah. Whereas the cards that we put on the watch list were to let people know that, hey, this is on the watch list. So, if you go spend, whatever, $500 for a Scepter or something, it could get a point in the future because, we're keeping an eye on it. IC, Disrupting Scepter, the Duels, and Lotus are listed as being on the watch list. Steel Artifact was discussed about getting a point. We decided to point Control Magic instead. and not both of them at this time. But Steel Artifact is definitely in the arena there. It's being watched. It's super strong.
It is extremely strong. Yeah, disintegrate catching a point. That's definitely gonna. I think that's gonna hurt, right? Earthquake doesn't have a point.
Yeah, Earthquake is another one like Steel Artifact. It's kind of on the fence. It does both players. It can be a win condition later on if you're ahead on points, but
Right.
It does do both players, kind of like Balance, and Balance. I think it does have a point.
Yeah, I mean,
But
Fireball definitely warrants it. I wasn't. I saw Disintegrate. I guess because it's just damage right to the face, right? And you can hit for a lot at the end.
yeah, exactly. I mean, like Power Sink is an X spell, but it's it stops somebody from doing something. It's not doing damage.
It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't instantly.
Yeah. So, same with Brain Geyser. We pointed it because there's a lot of cards, but I think that like Mind Twist, is already at 4, and that's I haven't even seen it played. But so Fireball and Disintegrate's definitely right to the face kind of thing.
So Kip, you're gonna run 5 colors with 9 duels next month.
So wait, are duels going to no points? That's what we need.
Duels went to 0.
Really?
Armageddon and Winter Orb, those all went off the points list.
Oh wow, that would be fun. Yeah.
So we're looking to encourage more green and white play and 3 color possibly, or 4.
I think you're gonna see some 5 color good stuff play.
Oh,
I think it'll be interesting to see what they come up with.
Yeah, it sounds like fun.
All right, everybody. Well, I do want to thank everybody for being here. You guys can stay in here and chat for as long as you want, but we're going to end the stream. So, Kip and Scott, thank you for playing today, and Jeff and Drew, thank you for joining the stream for commentary. This was definitely a fun time for us to watch. Probably not so much of a fun time for Kip to be on the receiving end of, but.
He's a good
It's okay to lose to Scott.
We appreciate you hosting too.
Thanks
You're
for
very
hosting.
kind. I enjoyed the games, Kip, and you're unlucky.
And just one last time for anybody who's interested, next week, April 3rd, we're having Alpha Fool's Day, which is the Alpha 40 League Singleton event. Check it out. We have links all over, but you can find it on Discord. You can find it on the Alpha 40 group. And if it's something you're interested in coming to try, please join us.
Well, we're wrapping that up, everybody. So thank you very much to everybody for joining the stream. Thank you to Jeff and Drew for providing commentary today. It was a fun match of Alpha 67 Point Singleton, and we're looking forward to having more of this format on the stream probably next month. So for those who have not done so already, please don't forget to follow. You can join me each and every week for my regularly scheduled stream. I play 3 rounds of Old School Magic each and every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern as part of the Northern Paladins Tuesday Night Gauntlet. So with that, thank you, and I will see you next Tuesday.